Hi everybody, I'm Laura McGuire, Creative Memories Advisor from Rhode Island. And I missed a couple of weeks of videos because I've been very busy preparing for Croptoberfest, and I have some surprises. I've been hand making a few things. Actually, we expect about 36 people, so I've made 36 items that I don't want to show you in case those people are watching, because I want it to be a surprise, but I will show you and do a demo on how to make them probably after Croptoberfest. Our Croptoberfest is November 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's a weekend. You can come 1, 2, or 3 days. On a Friday, it goes from 6 to 11. Saturday, I believe it's from 9 to 11, and Sunday it's from 9 to, I believe it's 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm not sure. If you'd like more information on that, message me below and I'll get back to you. But right now, I want to say that I raised my camera. I hope that everything is visible. If it's not, I'll redo this video because I know it bothers people if you can't see everything. And it's so high that I can't even, if I stand on my toes, I can probably see if it's all in here. But today I want to do a border that I saw on the blog. I didn't copy it exactly. I don't believe I used the exact same items in it, but I'm using the Golden Harvest collection, and in particular it's the designer paper pack, and I used a couple of pieces of paper from that, and I'll show you that in a second. We're using the border maker system, and what I used for this is the Flourish Vine border maker cartridge, and I'll move it up. It's one of the most beautiful ones, and they sold out the first time it came out and they brought it back. That's how popular it is. It's so beautiful. Anyways, we're using that to make the border. I'm going to move the paper pack over to the side, and I'll keep the border maker system, and I'm cleaning as I go, I guess. And we're using the stickers from the Golden Harvest collection, and you can see that in my sample I already pulled a few. We'll need a piece of cardstock that's 3 inches wide, and then another piece of designer paper that coordinates with that cardstock that's 3 inches wide. And then from the yellow, I cut a piece 1 3/4 inches wide, and then I cut these pieces at 2 3/4, and you need 3 of those. And then, in addition to all that, I pre-cut to make this video more efficient. And this is the border that we're making, and it's really, I just think it's really pretty. I like the technique, and if you think about it, you can use this particular technique with just about any border that stays on the page and any collection. So you can translate it to a Christmas border, or a summer border, or a winter border. So, and depending on which border maker cartridge you use and what paper and stickers you use. So I hope that you will get inspired and try this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is punch my solid cardstock with the border maker system. And what you do, by the way, I did get this border from the blog. That's my main source of ideas. I'm not all that creative as far as thinking things up and making them, you know, making them look good. But I can copy anything, that's for sure. What you're going to do is you're going to punch every other one. And that's it on one side. And these little pieces, you can pull them right off. Don't need them unless you want them, but I pull them off. Okay, that's one side. Then you're gonna turn it and put the other side in. And you're gonna do the same thing. And be sure you notice where the first punch is. And the first punch is not on the first notch, it's on the second notch. So I'm going to punch again. I'm going to punch every other one, not this one. I just want to be sure. Yeah, every other one. And so we have this. No, I made a mistake. I'm going to have to cut. Yep. So bear with me on this. I have paper. I'll cut another 3-inch. I knew that wasn't coming out right when I started that second cut. It's every other one. Okay. Cut my 3-inch again. And we'll stop punching again. Sorry about that. Once I'm on a roll, I don't want to stop. And I know I'm really sorry that I didn't have a chance to let's see, it's every other now. Have a chance to make videos these past couple weeks. We're skipping this one and we're doing this one. Yes, yes, no, yes. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay, there's 3. And we'll pull these off. And then we turn it around. We do the same thing. And this time I put it exactly how it was. So now I know that the first one is a punch. Second one isn't. Third one is. Fourth one isn't. Fifth one is. And that, my friends, is the right way to do it. So you end up with this. And let me just, these scraps are fantastic. These little pieces, they look like apostrophes. I'm not saving them because if you saw my table here, I'm still making these items for Croptoberfest, and I'm working in a mess. So the next thing I want to do is back it. I'm gonna stick that brown border right onto that orange border, and the orange has like these leaves on it. It's really pretty. And I'm using repositionable tape runner in case I mess up. So I love using it. I mean, if I don't place something just right, I can pull it up and redo it. So all the way down. Now, and the rest, well, we have these yellow pieces. What did I do with the other yellow pieces? I know I cut enough. Well, here I go again. So we need, and you know, when I'm finished with this video, they're going to turn up. And maybe you even see them on my table here, but I have to tell you, I am working in a mess. So 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. And I'm just going to ditch that. And I think that these mats and the backing, I think it brightens up the border quite a bit. So these are cut, like I said, at 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. Just to give each one a nice little brown border around it. Oh, I just dropped one, but I know where it is. I don't have to cut anymore. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we put solar panels in our house last March. And we also put a mini split system in. So the mini split system was great in the summer for air conditioning. So with our solar panels, the mini split system, I mean, we used a lot of electricity, and we didn't have any zero balances. But we are resisting turning the heat on because it's electric. And you see I have a jacket on right now. So it's pretty cold here in Rhode Island. But we want to bank a lot of the kilowatt hours for when the winter comes, because now that our electricity is now that our heat is electric, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to put these like this. It's a little different than my other one. Put the leaves here. And then in these three, I'll put, let's see, I wonder if this will fit. That's not going to fit. Like the other one said, I think autumn vibes. This one says autumn. So it's kind of like a title. And then I'll just find a couple more things. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. And I think I'll do some double leaves at the bottom. And now the choice is yours. You can choose anything that you want to go in these areas, but I think that's a really pretty fall border. And I hope you liked it. And it's really simple. It goes together fast. The thing you need to remember is when you want this space in the middle, even if you go all the way down, I like this particular one because it had these sections. But even if you wanted to go all the way down, if you want this in the center for embellishments, you need a 3-inch strip of paper. So so that's the one thing to remember here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to do this again next week.